The popular Canon EOS M6 Mark I was replaced by the updated Canon M6 Mark II, but how much was actually updated? Well, quite a lot. If you're wondering if it makes sense to upgrade, there are a few questions that you need to ask yourself. But before I get into it, shout out to Canon for supporting this video, and remember, come visit us here at the Digital Goja showroom in Miami, and don't forget, we publish new content weekly, so subscribe to our channel and tap the bell icon to get notified about our latest videos. There are 4 amazing things that the M6 Mark II has made some serious advancements in, and if these 4 things are important to you, you should think about upgrading. First, video. The M6 Mark II has made a huge upgrade in this area. If video is important to you and you want better quality and more video options, the M6 Mark II is definitely worth the upgrade. You'll be able to record 4K at 30 frames per second compared to 1080p on the Mark I. If you want to get that cool slow-mo footage, the Mark II can now record up to 120 frames per second at 1080 compared to only 60 frames per second on the Mark I. That's twice the slow motion goodness. The SD card slot on the Mark II is now compatible with UHS II cards, whereas the Mark I is limited to UHS I. UHS II cards have much faster read and write speeds, so you'll be able to capture that high quality large 4K footage without a problem. Next, zooming in and cropping your photos. Say you took a photo and it was ruined because someone thought it might be funny photobombing it by popping their head at the edge of the frame at the last second. No problem. You can zoom into the photo and crop them out. Now the M6 Mark II's 32.5 megapixel sensor compared to the M6 Mark I's 24.2 megapixel sensor will give you the added sharpness to be able to enlarge your photos more without losing quality. The extra megapixels also give you the option of printing your photos a bit larger. If taking portraits is important to you, you'll benefit from the Mark II. If you're shooting a lot of portraits and spending too much time trying to keep your subject in focus, the M6 Mark II now features eye detect autofocus. Both cameras feature dual pixel autofocus, which will get you sharp images, but with the newly added eye detect autofocus capability, the Mark II will do most of the work for you. And if you're moving around your subject trying to get that perfect composition, you won't have to worry about readjusting your focus. The eye detect works really well. It will lock onto your subject's eye and you can just worry about getting the shot. Last is action photos. If you enjoy fast-moving subjects like sports photography or wildlife, the Mark II can capture a lot more of those moments. With the Digic 8 processor, the M6 Mark II now features a continuous shooting mode that can take photos up to 14 frames per second at the full resolution of 32.5 megapixels for up to 23 frames in RAW and 54 frames in JPEG. And when you need that extra burst of speed, it can shoot 30 frames per second at 18 megapixels. That's extremely fast. You definitely won't miss any shots at that speed, and with the Mark I, you're topping out only at 9 frames per second. There are some other advantages of the Canon EOS M6 Mark II over the M6 Mark I, but the ones covered are probably going to be the deciding factors. If you're just a casual shooter where categories that I covered aren't the most important factors for you, then the M6 Mark I will certainly get the job done and provide quality results. What do you think? Are the upgrades on the M6 Mark II enough for you to justify the upgrade? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, remember, hit the thumbs up button below, subscribe to our channel, and tap the bell icon. And if you're in Miami, come visit us here at the Digital Goja showroom. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.